Hey folks, Kate here with a nice twisty practice for you today. We're going to activate our abs quite a bit. We're going to work on breathing. You may find it helpful to have a block, some sort of light book, or maybe one of those like real squishy exercise balls. So whenever you're ready, I will see you on the mat. Just a reminder, always listen to your body. If anything we do here is not going to serve you today, always skip it and modify it, whatever feels good and right for your body at this particular time. So when you're ready, we're going to get started on our back, and you can just have your block within easy reach. And to start, just land in any comfortable space, whether that's knees bent, knees long. We're just settling into our practice. Take a moment to notice what is drawing your attention. Whether that's sounds and activity in your house, and your surroundings, physical sensations, a mishmash of to-dos in your head. Maybe all of that kind of mixed up together. Gently guide your focus away from all of those distractions to your breath. Notice how your breath is feeling right now. Shallow or deep. Maybe there's a pause at one end of the breath or the other. Let's all take a big inhale. Big sigh. Big inhale. Big sigh. Start to encourage a more expansive inhale. Really try to inflate your ribcage 360 degrees. And for now, we're going to let our exhale be nice and relaxed. You might notice in order to do this, you have to adjust your position just a little bit. I need to scoot some to really give my ribcage the freedom to move. I just have my hands here for feedback. You can do that. You can let your arms rest to the side wherever feels comfortable. And now we're going to add some engagement on the exhale. So I want you to imagine that you're wrapping your belly in a hug from back all the way to the front, from pubic bone to sternum. So we're not just trying to pull the belly button in, we're trying to make this whole length of your abdomen travel any amount towards the spine. It's probably not going to be a lot, that's okay. Then big expansive inhale with the rib cage. Exhale, we're going to wrap the belly in a hug. The next time you have the belly, the next time you wrap the belly in a hug, stay there, keep that engagement, and keep breathing. You might find this challenging. I want you to keep in mind that we're not going for like complete rigidity of the stomach. We want all of this to move. We don't want one part to be stuck. But what we're working towards when we're doing this is having some strength and stability in the abdomen as we're taking a nice full expansive breath. So even though our belly is wrapped in a hug, it's still going to move a little bit on the inhale. So with our inhale, our rib cage is expanding 360 degrees, and we'll have a little bit of movement in our abdomen as well. Okay, we're going to let that go a minute. Wiggle around. Check in. That takes a lot of work. It takes a lot of mental work. Okay. And we're going to do our first ab exercise. So what we're going to do is we're going to pick up our left knee and our right elbow, and we're going to place our block between it. And all we're trying to do is hold this block here. Okay, so the position of the block is not important. You may not need it if you have nice long arms. I don't. So for me, I like to have the block at the widest point, and I kind of like to just have it pressed here. You might feel more comfortable with the elbow. Okay, we're going to keep the belly wrapped in a nice strong hug. We're going to pick up the right knee and the left arm. Okay, now our goal here is to keep our abdomen nice and stable. So we're going to reach right leg, left arm out, and we're going to draw it back in. Let's do that 9 more times. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, keep this stable, 2, and 1. Whew, okay, other side. This time we're going to hold the block between our right knee and our left arm. Keep the belly wrapped in a hug. Here we go. We're going to reach our right arm and our left leg out for 10. Bring it in. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, put that block to the side. Let's windshield wiper our legs. Check in, notice how that felt. And we're going to take our active twist. So grab your block, come on over to one side. I like to rest my head on the bottom arm. So I'm on my right side now. We're going to bring our legs to 90 degrees. Going to put our block between our legs. Okay. Let's take our big expansive inhale. Wrap your belly in a nice strong hug. Now you're going to keep these knees stacked on top of each other. We're not going to let this hip roll back. Okay. These are going to stay stacked on top of each other. Your abdomen is nice and strong. We're going to bring our left arm behind our head. And we're going to twist open. This time I want you to imagine that you're trying to expand this line across the top of your left chest. Keep your knees stacked. The goal here is for this twist to come from your mid-back. Keep breathing. Couple more breaths. And then exhale, we're gonna unwind ourselves. All right, let's do the same thing on the left side. You guys can just roll over. Knees are at 90 degrees with a block between our legs. Pillow your head. Wrap the belly in a hug and keep breathing. Bring your right arm behind your head. And we're gonna twist open. Keep your inhale as big as you can, even though we've got nice, strong engagement around the middle. You might notice as you stay here that your shoulder starts to open up a little bit more. And then when this side feels complete, go ahead and unwind. All right, we're gonna move our block out of the way. And let's go ahead and come on up to table. Take any intuitive movement here that feels good. Hip circles, cat-cow. It might feel good to really stretch the abdomen here. Back and forth. And then go ahead and send your hips to your heels for child's pose. Just relax here. Don't try to do anything with your breath. Notice how this shape feels. And then we're going to walk ourselves back. And we're going to come into our low active lunge. Okay, so we're going to let's start with our right foot forward. We're going to start with our low active lunge. So we'll bring our right foot forward. And our goal is about 90 degrees. So before we kind of relax into a nice juicy stretch, we're going to zip everything together. Imagine you're scissoring your legs together. We're going to wrap our belly in a hug, a nice strong hug, and we're still breathing, okay? Still getting some movement in the rib cage. We're nice and stable around the middle. I'm going to bring our interlaced hands behind our head. And we're going to twist to the right. Now I want you to think about this twist coming from the low left rib. Okay, imagine that's what's driving you. So big expansive inhale. Exhale, we're going to drive that left rib around. Keep the legs scissoring together. Inhale back to center. Exhale, drive that left rib. Inhale back to center. Exhale, drive that left rib. Stay here for a few breaths. It's a lot of work. Then we're going to bring our arms out into a T. We're going to reach forward, forward, forward with this left hand. Now, you can either place this left hand on the inside of your right foot, or you can hook it to the outside of your right knee. It's early in the day for me, so I'm going to put my left hand on the inside of my right foot. We're going to keep driving the twist with our rib cage to open up. Keep pulling your legs back or towards each other. Keep breathing. All right, let's relax. Bring the right hand to the inside of your right foot. Wiggle walk your right foot out 45-ish degrees. Now this is our first hip opening of the practice, so be gentle here. Just explore how your hips are feeling. You might stay here. You might lower down to your forearms. And then when that feels complete, we're going to slide our hips back and bring your right foot back. Let's walk ourselves back to kneeling. We're going to set up for the other side. You guys can stay where you are. I'm going to flip around so I'm facing you. So we're going to bring our left foot forward this time. And we're going to scissor everything together. Keep a nice strong wrap of the middle. Interlace your hands behind your head. And we're going to drive the twist with that low right rib. Exhale, twist. Inhale back to center. Exhale, twist. Inhale back to center. We're going to stay on this last one. Exhale, twist. And, oh, we're not returning to center. We're going to stay here for a few breaths. And then we're going to bring the arms out into a T. Keep all of that engagement. This should start feeling like a little bit of work. We're going to reach forward, 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 and then place that hand. Either hook your elbow or bring it to the inside of your left foot. We're still driving the twist with that low right rib. Keep breathing. Keep that abdomen engaged. You can see how this might translate to stronger, more stable twists in other forms of your practice. And then we'll bring our left hand down to the inside of our left foot. We're going to get a little bit of a lizard stretch here. Again, just explore. We haven't really done any stretching in this practice. So depending on how your hips feel, they might feel more or less open. Find the shape that works for you. And then when that side feels complete, go ahead and bring your front foot back. Sink your hips to your heels, child's pose. And when you're ready, let's make our way onto our back. We're going to let go of all of that work. And we're going to take a nice relaxed twist. Doesn't matter whether your hips and knees are stacked, whatever feels good for you. So for me, I'm going to scoot my hips to the left. I'm going to let my legs fall to the right. And again, we're letting go of work here. Let your breath settle into its natural rhythm. When that feels complete, make your way back to center and take the twist that best suits your other side. I'm going to do the same thing, so I'm going to scoot my hips to the right, let my knees fall to the left. And when that side feels complete, move back to center and make your way up to a comfortable seat. We'll close with 2 deep breaths together. Big inhale, big sigh. Big inhale, big sigh. The light in me honors the light in you. Thank you. Have a great rest of your day.